Have you ever felt a love that seemed destined, like every piece of that person was crafted to ignite something deep within you? At first, it's just another moment in your everyday life, but then something shifts. The conversations with this person start to awaken you. The ideas you share, the laughter, the quiet moments you hold together, it all feels perfectly aligned, as if the cosmos conspired to cross your paths for a purpose. For the first time in ages, you feel like someone truly gets you, challenges you, and makes you feel more like yourself. But life, as it does, steps in. They move to a new city, the project ends, the connection fades, and you're left with an ache you can't quite name, a longing for something that felt like it was yours, yet never truly was. Have you been there? Did that person seem to know every hidden corner of your heart, as if the universe handed you a flawless gift with an expiration date? I know you felt this, because I have too, heart heavy, grappling with why something so real had to slip away. If you've ever loved a partner, a friend, or a colleague who seemed made for you, only for life to pull them away, this video is for you. Carl Jung would say this isn't chance, it's synchronicity, a whisper from your soul disguised as another person. Today, we're diving into that emptiness, which holds a hidden truth. Stay with me until the end, and I promise you'll see these losses as gateways to healing that pain. Picture that love that swept into your life like it was part of a grand design. At first, it wasn't anything monumental, maybe a shy glance, a conversation that flowed effortlessly, a smile that warmed something inside you. Over time, it grew. Those talks turned into late nights, laughter became trust, shared vulnerabilities became a sanctuary. Slowly, this person became part of your essence. You didn't notice it right away, but they started shaping you, making you feel more alive, more whole. Then life turned everything upside down. A breakup, a distance, a commitment, a fear. Suddenly, they were gone, and you're left with a longing, not just for them, but for the version of yourself that bloomed in that love.
Let's talk about Lisa. She met someone named John in a coffee shop on an ordinary day. It wasn't love at first sight, but their conversations grew like a quiet melody that swells to fill your heart. John understood Lisa like no one else. He laughed at the same quirks, dreamed with the same fire, saw the world with the same wonder. With him, Lisa felt braver, freer, like she could be herself without fear. But there was a catch. John was just passing through, with plans to move abroad. Despite the love that was blossoming, life had other ideas. When he left, Lisa felt like the ground vanished beneath her. Have you been through this? A love that made you feel everything but couldn't stay. An emptiness that feels bigger than you. Carl Jung, with his wisdom that seems to pierce the veil of reality, said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will steer your life, and you'll call it fate." That love that left wasn't a mistake. It was synchronicity, an event that aligns the outer world with what stirs inside you. It's as if the universe used that person to deliver a message, wrapped in glances, touches, and unspoken promises. It's no coincidence that this love appeared when you were closed off, lost, or craving something you couldn't name. It came to show you, not to be yours forever, but to wake you up. Think about that love that left its mark on you. Maybe it started with a chance meeting, a shared look that grew into deep conversations, moments where you felt truly seen. With that person, you were different, bolder, more open, more alive. Jung would call this synchronicity, a moment when the universe hands you a mirror, reflecting parts of yourself that were dormant. But here's the paradox. The deeper the love, the more impossible it feels. Misaligned timing, distance, commitments, fears neither of you could overcome. It's like finding a home only to realize the door is locked. Have you felt that? That moment when the world slows down, as if time itself demands silence because something sacred is unfolding. And then the pain of knowing it couldn't last. Why does it hurt so much? Because that love touched your shadow, the parts of your soul you hide, even from yourself. Maybe it revealed your capacity to love fiercely, but also your fear of being left behind. Maybe it showed your desire to surrender, but also your insecurity of not being enough. When Lisa lost John, she wasn't just grieving him. She was mourning the version of herself that felt fearless beside him, now seemingly lost. Jung said these connections are like emotional X-rays. They expose where you're still wounded, where you long to be chosen, where you think you need to be perfect to be loved. When that love leaves, the universe is saying, now face it. See who you are.
Paulo Coelho, with his vision that seems to touch the unseen, wrote, "Important encounters are planned by the souls long before the bodies meet. That love wasn't a mistake. It was a cosmic conspiracy, a moment when your soul cried out, 'Look at me.' It didn't come to stay forever, but to shake you awake, to remind you that your heart still beats. The pain isn't just about the person who left, it's about finding yourself in their absence. So, what do you do with this ache? First, don't fight it. Jung said, what we resist persists. Feel the void, but ask, what is it showing me? Grab a notebook and write, what did this love make me feel that I hadn't felt before? Maybe it's the courage to open up, the freedom to be vulnerable, the hope you thought you'd lost. This exercise is like a conversation with your soul, listening to what the universe is trying to tell you. Another step, stop idealizing. It's tempting to think that person was the answer, but what if they were just a mirror? List 3 things you admired in them. Maybe their passion, their warmth, the way they made you believe in yourself. Then realize those qualities are in you. They just helped you see them. Let's do this together. Think of that love that marked you. Close your eyes for a moment and recall, how did you feel beside them? Braver? More loved? More alive? Hold on to that feeling. It didn't leave with them. It's still there, inside you, waiting for you to claim it. Lisa did this and realized the courage she felt with John wasn't his, it was hers all along. What about you? What did you discover about yourself? Try writing, what changed in me because of this love? Maybe it's confidence, vulnerability, hope. Now ask, how can I carry this forward without them? Maybe it's letting yourself feel again, despite the fear. Maybe it's writing down your emotions, like Lisa did, to understand what that love stirred in you. You've tried to hold on to that love, haven't you? Sent one too many messages, clung to the hope it wouldn't end. Lisa did too, writing letters she never sent, imagining John would come back. But Jung would say, you didn't lose anything. They were a mirror, not the masterpiece. What you saw in them, passion, courage, tenderness, is in you. Now the universe is asking you to carry it alone. We'll pause here, but we're not done. In the next part, we'll dive deeper, how to turn this pain into growth, how to embrace your shadow, and how to find the purpose that love came to reveal. Now, let me ask you, what if this pain isn't the end, but the beginning of something greater? What if the silence left behind is the universe inviting you to become who you truly are? Inspired by Carl Jung, I want to guide you to transform this emptiness into growth, to integrate what that love awakened, to uncover the purpose it came to show you.
Stay with me, because this pain isn't the end. It's the key to individuation, the journey to becoming whole. Think of that love that left its mark. The void it left isn't just their absence. It's the absence of the version of you that flourished there, more vibrant, more confident, more authentic. When Lisa lost John, she felt she'd lost the courage he sparked. But Jung would say that courage didn't leave. It's still in you, waiting for you to claim it. That love wasn't meant to last forever. It was a comet, brief and brilliant, streaking across your soul to wake you up. It came to show you what you're capable of, feeling, dreaming. Now, the universe is asking you to carry that forward on your own. How do you do that? Start by accepting that this love was temporary. Jung said synchronicity is a symbol, not a guarantee. That person didn't come to be yours forever, but to shake you, to pull you out of numbness. When Lisa accepted John wasn't coming back, the pain shifted. It wasn't just longing, it was a call to grow. Grab a notebook and write, "What did this love teach me about myself?" Maybe you learned you can love fearlessly, be vulnerable, dream big. That's the first step to individuation, recognizing that what they awakened is yours, not theirs. Now, let's go deeper. That love touched your shadow, the parts of you that you keep hidden. Maybe it showed your ability to love deeply, but also your fear of rejection. Maybe it revealed your desire to give yourself fully, but also your doubt that you're enough. Lisa, for instance, realized her love for John exposed her need to be seen, but also her fear of not being enough. Jung said, "What we don't face in ourselves will meet as fate." That love was fate knocking, asking you to confront those hidden parts. Think, why does this love still haunt you? Why, months or years later, does the void still echo? Because it touched something profound, something you can't explain. Maybe an old wound, a fear of abandonment, a need you didn't acknowledge.
Try this exercise. Take a notebook and write, "What did this love stir in me that still hurts?" Be honest. Maybe it's the fear of not being loved, like Lisa found when she wrote about John. Then ask, how can I heal this on my own? Maybe it's by writing your feelings to understand them. Maybe it's talking to someone you trust. Maybe it's allowing yourself to feel without shame. Maybe it's taking a small step, opening up to new people, even with fear. Or seeking moments that make you feel alive, like that love did. That love didn't come to break you, it came to crack you open. Paulo Coelho said, "Important encounters are planned by the souls." That love didn't come to complete you, but to show you where you're still searching. It's easy to think they were the answer, but what if they were just a mirror? List 3 qualities you admired in them. Maybe their passion, their kindness, their courage. Lisa listed John's curiosity, the way he made her dream, the confidence he radiated. Then she realized those were in her. He just reflected them. What about you? What did you admire in that love that's already in you? Write, what can I do to live those qualities now? Maybe it's letting yourself dream again, like Lisa did when she started painting, inspired by John's way of seeing the world. Maybe it's being more open with someone new, despite the fear. You've felt anger, haven't you? Anger at the universe for giving you a love so perfect only to take it away. Lisa felt it, wondering why John had to leave. But Jung would say that anger is your soul begging to be heard. That love was a dream brought to life, not to give you a happy ending, but to show you what you're chasing. Try this exercise. Write, what was I seeking in that love? Maybe acceptance, safety, freedom. Now ask, how can I find that in myself? Maybe it's embracing your imperfections. Maybe it's building confidence in yourself.
Lisa found she sought validation in John, but began finding it in herself by creating without fear. Because at its core, that love was a call to individuation. Jung said individuation is finding the meaning of your own story. That love wasn't the destination, it was the start of you finding yourself. Think about what changed in you because of it. Maybe you're braver now because they showed you that you can love deeply. Maybe you're more open because they taught you to be vulnerable. Those changes are yours. The universe is asking you to live them. Lisa, for example, started painting and traveling alone, carrying the courage John awakened, even without him.
Let's try one final exercise. Write, what purpose did this love come to show me? Maybe it showed you that you deserve love, that you can be vulnerable, that you can dream. Now write, how can I live that purpose today? Maybe it's opening your heart to someone new. Maybe it's creating something that expresses who you are. Lisa found that John's purpose was to teach her to live fearlessly as herself. What about you? What purpose did that love leave you? So I ask you, will you keep looking for answers outside? Or will you heed the call and find what's within? That love wasn't a mistake. It was an initiation, the universe saying, you are more than you know. Like this video if you felt an emptiness you can't explain. Subscribe to the Psikelogy channel to turn losses into purpose. Leave a comment if a love changed you and then left. And share this with someone who needs this truth today. Because the universe doesn't make mistakes. It sends those who don't stay to lead you back to yourself.